some gorgeous thing on this beautiful lazy Susan, who's not very lazy today because she's making saffron. It's the saffron tea, great big robust saffron candy crystallization of one soul to unite with the crystallization of the saffron candy. So now I'm going to go into it. Now saffron is called the golden dust. And why is it called the golden dust? Because saffron has been around for 3 or 4 centuries back, Iran, Sweden, and India. But saffron first started because it's called the crocus stiva. And there's 85 different species of this particular crocus plant. But saffron is $5,000 a pound. It's the richest spice in the world. Second leading is vanilla at $400 a pound. So it started in ancient Egypt, then it went to Greece, then it went to Arabia, and then it went to Spain, and then it went to Great Britain, and Edward III just loved it, and he called it the golden dust. It's wonderful. And then, of course, in India, it is better grown in a place called Kashmir. So right now, what I'm going to do is, I have made my saffron tea. It's gorgeous. Look at it. It's just to die for. Oh, it's actually so hot. It's actually heated up the screen of the camera. I'm sorry. So when you see me pouring it into the cups on the Lazy Susan, you will see the color of it. This is without any additives at all. Okay, so you will see me pouring it, how it's so beautiful. It's scalding hot because I hate anything that is not hot. I do like the breezers and the smoothies I do make with the saffron tea. But right now we are not going to do that. We'll go do it in another segment. Actually, I did it in my first segment called the Golden Premium, and I do it in the glasses like this. And we put breezers in them and all different kind of gorgeous things to match the saffron. And you have a saffron alcoholic drink. This is a saffron candy. So right now I'm just going to have a cup. I don't know what, I think today I'm going to drink out of this cup. I like this cup a lot. This cup's got my name on it for some reason. It's so scalding hot. Look at it. So I've already had one cup. So this is my second cup. And this is the gold edition as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of things today that are gold. Lots of gold today. GP102, that's Gangster Planet, 10th planet, second ozone. That is one of my planets. And of course you have it again. So what I want to show you today is this honey here. It's an African bronze certified organic wild woodland honey, and it comes all the way from my favorite place in the whole wide world called Zambia. So this is what I am going to put into my saffron tea today, and it happens to be in my honey jar. So I pour everything because I'm a cook who does not like measurements. It's a pinch of this and a pinch of that, and if you have to use measurements as a cook, you're not a cook. That's just the way it is. So this is how it's going to look before I enter it into the tea. And now I have to pour it from my honey bee comb, because if I don't, I'm going to run into problems because I consume so much of it. So here is the Zimbabwe honey running into the cup of tea. And as you can see, I use a lot of it. It's very, very rich. This is shipped all the way from Africa. Okay? I don't mess with the stuff that I use. This is frankincense all the way from Oman that I put in my homemade cosmetics as well. I do not, one thing about me, I use real silver, real gold, real raw candy that has been dipped in saffron, real crystals, the clarity of crystals, the love of crystals, the best music in the world, the best teas in the world, the best smoothies and alcoholic drinks with saffron in the world. This is the gold edition. I wear expensive glasses. I have expensive racehorses, and I don't fool around. Now, in the saffron tea, you can put like a vanilla if you like, or perhaps you could put a little nutmeg if you like, or a dash of cinnamon. So right now, I'm just going to add a little dash of the nutmeg. Nutmeg, by the way, is a pain release type of spice. It's very, very good for pain, and it has very great aromatic, therapeutic properties as well. But basically, it's great for healing. And here's some saffron here that is in my spices. You can see I have to, you know, this stuff is $5,000 a pound, so I have to really regulate it and preserve it and capture it and keep it very nicely. So once again, for the Saffron Tea Party today, you'll see that, you see the color of it. It's so hot, it's so smoky, it's so beautiful, and it's scalding hot. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix my mixture together so I can enjoy my saffron tea. So signing off right now with, here it is before anything has been added to it. You see the difference in color? This is the purity of it before anything has been added. You see, it's a natural golden dust, a natural food coloring. This is natural. This is not anything to do with anything. It's 3 to 4 centuries old, and King Edward III used it, so you can imagine what it's really like. Signing off right now with, I'm going to enjoy my mug. Today I didn't have a spot of tea with my little, you know, English little teacups. I wanted a mug, so I'm going to enjoy it now. And the war is over, and it's all about yellow, 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 because everything in saffron has a certain color to it. Signing off right now with my